Hi, my name is Ashish, and in this video we will see how to deploy AKS cluster using the Azure CLI. So in this video we will deploy an AKS cluster using the Azure CLI, deploy and manage clusters. A multi-container application that includes a web front end and a Redis instance is run in the cluster. We then see how to monitor the health of the cluster and pods that run the application. And we all have the basic understanding. Let me just log on to the portal and launch the Azure Cloud Shell. Logging on to the portal, I'm going to select my account. I am going to enter my password. It's going to take a few seconds and launch me into the cloud. Azure portal, I'm sorry. Here I go. I'll click on here to Azure to launch the Azure Cloud Shell. It's going to take a few seconds, as we all know, and I'm going to click on show advanced settings so that I can have the resource group storage account file share created as per my AKS storage test Azure AKS file share. And if I just scroll down a bit, so you will see that I get an option to create a storage. It is creating a storage account at the backend in the Central India location and in the test Azure AKS RG, and it will launch the Cloud Shell under the context of this storage account and this file share. So it says initiating your account for Cloud Shell. As you see, requesting a Cloud Shell succeeded. It is now connecting me to the terminal of the Azure Cloud Shell. And as you see, I got this Ashish and Azure under the context of my account. So I already have a resource group. Now I'm going to create the AKS cluster. So it would be easy AKS create it, and I'm going to create under the same resource group test Azure AKS RG, and I'm going to name my AKS cluster is my test Azure AKS cluster. I'm going to keep the node count as 1, and I'm not going to enable the monitoring add-ons like we can do it here. Enable add-ons monitoring. I'm going to generate the SSH keys. Okay, hit enter. SSH key files have been finishing service principal name creation. I'm sorry, I spelled it incorrectly. Let's see how it goes. Okay, it's gonna finishing the service principal name creation. Remember, it creates a new service principal, or you can use the existing one if you remember we did in the portal. So now it is in the process of creating one. Let me pause and come back. Okay, here it goes. This has been deployed successfully. If you would see, provisioning state is succeeded. And now we'll have to connect to the cluster, and as we all know that we can connect to the cluster using the kubectl, or we can use AKS install the command line interface. For this, permission denied, connection error while attempting to download client, permission denied. I'm under this direct. I'm under home Ashish. It's in the kubectl. Let me fix it. Well, I found one Stack Overflow article wherein it says we do not have to install the kubectl for AKS if we are using the Azure Cloud Shell. That's a default tool installed in it. but we have to install the latest version of Azure CLI, wherein we will have this Azure CLI AKS install version as well. So and it says that this is expected. It tries to install it in user location bin directory, which is not user writable. So by default, any user would not have the permissions, because I tried adding a sudo and inside the bash and inside the PowerShell version, but it does not work. So what I'll do is I'll directly try to connect to this AKS cluster using the git credential command. So hold on with me and I'll take you to the portal again. Merged my testSR as current context in this. Okay, so it worked. So let me just kubectl get notes. It worked. It has one note, and if you would have to run the application, remember it failed again. So create a file name with this and copy in the following YAML definition. If you use the Azure CLI, this can be created over the VO Nano. So if I open VI, type Q to exit, and if I copy paste the location, so I'm going to pause the video and come back. So that is how you do it. And I think there is a problem in the Azure documentation wherein they have provided the Azure dashboard.yaml file. So I've tried again, as it did not work in the previous video as well. So I'm trying to find another demo application from the GitHub account, and I'll try to make a video onto it. So you got the idea, as in how to deploy the AKS cluster using the Azure CLI, and how the CTL is not, the HTCLI is already installed with Azure Cloud Shell, and you get an error when you would be deploying it under user directory, as it is non-writable. I hope you liked this video, and I would see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye.